Ooh, the sun's trying to come out. Oh man, this is awesome. Good morning. Day 57. Just left Wise Shelter. Started raining last night about 2 in the morning, and it rained solid till 6 o'clock this morning, and stopped, but it downpoured for about 4 hours. So everything, the trail's very muddy, a lot of puddles, but the sun's trying to come out, and I think there's still rain in the forecast. So today we're going to shoot for at least hurricane shelter, which is about 11 miles. If the weather holds off, we may try and I'm by myself, so I may try and push a little further. I haven't been able to get a signal cell coverage, so I can't get an accurate weather update of what's coming, but I do know the temperatures are dropping. It's supposed to be cold the next 3 to 4 days, so I'm okay with the cold as long as it's not cold and wet. So we'll see what happens. Anyway, thanks for coming along, and good morning, and we'll see you down trail. Hey, just heading across this big open bald area. Not sure what the weather's gonna do, but it's not looking too friendly. So I'm pushing over here for this tree line, hopefully, and then we'll be off the bald into the tree line and back on trail. All right, see you down there. So this whole area that I've been photographing, and a large part of yesterday as well, is all part of the, I don't know if I mentioned it, but it's all part of the Grayson Highlands wildlife area. And Mount Rogers happens to be in the Grayson Highland area, which is the tallest mountain in Virginia, I believe. You might want to double check me on that, but I believe it's I think the only 5,000 footer in Virginia. Again, I might be wrong, but anyway, the Grayson Highlands area. This is where the ponies are that you'll see in the videos, and just an incredibly beautiful wild place here in Southwest Virginia. So I would definitely recommend, if you get a chance, to check it out. It's incredibly beautiful. All right, here we go. After all that rain last night, as you can see, the creek is flowing well. Ooh, the sun's trying to come out. Oh man, this is awesome. And it probably won't stay out long. Yeah, that would be nice to see the sun. All right, and we are going up this way. Hello. So it's about 20 till 2. About a mile from the shelter. Only doing 11 today, so it's a short one. But I decided to stay in the shelter because there's rain in the forecast tonight, and then probably do a big mileage day tomorrow, try to get into Marion. Anyway, also tonight I'm gonna set up a tripod and try and capture some of the shelter life. Me, setting up my sleep system, cooking a meal, just to kind of show you what it's like when you come into camp into the shelter because I don't think there's going to be anybody here tonight. Now, of course, if there are people there, then that'll change. I won't be able to film, but yeah, hopefully I'll be able to take some footage and show you what it's like to come in the afternoon or evening and set up for the night. Okay, home for the night. Looks like I'm the only one here now. I like the sense of humor with the wall socket. Anyway, so yeah, got the fire pit, and I just came past the bear box over there where we'll store our food. If I can zoom in for you. Yep, you just put your food at night before you go into bed right in that box. It's a big heavy-duty metal box, and yeah, pretty nice little view. It's overcast and cloudy, but and then over there we have the privy, which is nice. All right, so home sweet home. Guess I'll go ahead and unpack. Setting up my sleep system, first thing I do is I have a piece of DuPont Tyvek. I put that down just in case there's any, because it is a wooden floor, so to help with splinters or, you know, nails. Looks like we got a couple, sounds like we got a couple military aircraft flying by. Can't see them out there now though. Yeah, those are definitely military. Anyway, back to the sleep system. So yeah, so I start with that. It's very lightweight. Put that down, and a piece of condensed foam pad with a heat reflective piece to help radiate the heat back up. That's made by Nemo. It's usually 6 feet long, but I cut a couple of panels off just to save weight. Basically right where my calves and feet are. Okay, next is a Nemo inflatable mattress that you manually blow up, and this one is an R value of 3, which adds some good warmth. There are some out there that are 6 or 7 in R value. Of course, warmer, but also much heavier. So I went with the 3. A little bit lighter, but you still get some pretty good warmth. Lastly is my sleeping bag with an inflatable pillow, which is, I think, Sea to Summit. My sleeping bag is a Western Mountaineering 20-degree down bag. It's 850 fill. It's premium. It's a really good bag, and like I say, it's a 20-degree bag, so it can handle some pretty cold temperatures. Anyway, so that's my sleep system for tonight. And then here beside it I have, with the reflective little dots, is my food bag, and then my clothing bag, which I'll probably change into my sleep gear later, and then food bag, of course. The little reflective dots are whenever, sometimes if there's not a bear box, we have to hang the food with bear cables. So you can imagine if there's 4 or 5 or 6 people and everybody's got their food bags up in the tree, or on the cables rather, you've got to be able to distinctly identify yours. So some people do different drawings and there's different colors and stuff, but I put the 3 reflective dots on mine. So in the morning with my headlamp, they shine pretty bright, so I can tell which food bag is mine. So, and anyway, here's my gear, the rest of the stuff, kitchenware and some of my electronics, and then I got to go down to the spring and get some water and then get set up for dinner. But anyway, I just wanted to show you the sleep system, and then I'll go over the cook stuff here shortly. So walking back here to get some water at the spring tonight. I'll show you the bear box, and it's got a latch on it, and yeah, this is where everybody stores their food. You can see it's got the latch there, overnight food storage. But basically you just lift it up, stick your bag inside, drop it down, and then you take this latch here and you would latch it through the clamp right there, and yeah, it's safe and secure. This is a super heavy duty bear box. I mean, this is very heavy duty. So now you see where we store our food. It makes it easy and convenient, and bears can't get to it. All right, so now we're going to go down here to the spring and get some water. Most of us use when we're getting water out of the streams. This is called a C-Knock bag, and this is a 2-liter. They come in 3-liter. Anyway, we scoop it up in this bag. This little clamp on the top comes off, so it makes scooping the water easy. And then, of course, down here on the bottom is where I will hook my water filter to filter the water. As you can see, so it's got this little big mouth port that opens up, and then it closes just like that. Clasp locks back on it. It just slides across there, sealing it. Something else I have out here, of course it's a must need. Toilet paper, hand sanitizer. There's a trowel if you have to dig a cat hole. Some shower wipes, dude showers, to clean off because you sweat a lot during the day. There's some moist wipes and some other sanitizer for cleaning yourself up. Toilet paper, that's gold out here, as you can imagine. And then here I have my couple prescriptions that I take daily: toothpaste, razor, lip balm, dental floss, a spare lighter, toothbrush. So you got your hygiene kit, and then here I've got my fuel canister, my cook stove, electronic devices. So in there would be like there's another spare headlamp, rechargeable. There's a power bank, a bunch of cables, a pair of earbuds, and a couple other odds and ends. And I also have a spare headlamp here, so that gives me 2. I like having light when I need it. Anyway, just a couple other things that are in my bag I wanted to show you out here. Everything we pack in, we pack out. This is our trash. This is my trash bag. But all the other thru hikers, we all have all the packages we eat out of or use or open. There's also a spare empty fuel canister. This is all the leftover trash of stuff I've eaten, the wrappers and stuff that they come in, and everything goes into a trash bag. And as soon as we get into town, all that goes into a trash can somewhere. So yeah, we try to keep it as clean as we find it out here, as they call it, leave no trace. It's chilly out here today, and I got to camp a little early, so it's going to be coffee time. This little device is made by MSR, Mountain Science Research, I believe. But this is my stove. That's the burner head, and I'll put it together, and I'm going to put it on this. This is my fuel canister, which has propane. And it will feed right up through the tube, and then I'll control it with this little valve. Anyway, let me put it together for you, and then I'll demonstrate. So the stove itself connects right there. It will attach right onto the fuel canister itself. It just screws on. Okay, once it's attached, it looks just like that. And then you have these 3 prongs here on the outside. That's what your pot's going to set on. So it would set just like that. You just want to make sure it's good and stable. It's got these little rigid areas to help stabilize, but you also got to make sure that you've got it on a level surface and it doesn't fall over, because it could easily fall over. And I've had them fall over, and I've seen other people have fall over. This little wire here, that's a control knob, and you increase or decrease the flame or cut the flame off. So to demonstrate, I have a lighter here, and I'm going to cut this, and you'll hear the gas cut on. And there you go. Just like at home, just like on your gas range. A little different. So now we're going to put the pot on there. I'm going to add a little water to it, and make some coffee. See, once the pot's boiling, you get a little steam coming out, and you know you're ready to add your coffee. So what I do is just usually turn off the flame, and then just so I don't knock it over and accidentally spill it, I just set it down on the surface. You just want to make sure it's nothing that's going to melt or burn. So this good heavy-duty wooden picnic table is fine. And then I've already removed the top of the packet, dumped the Taster's Choice in there. What do we have here today? I think we have a little French roast. Fantastic. And give it a little stir. And voila. Coffee. Maybe not as good as your local Starbucks or the cafe down the street from you, but out here, it tastes just fine. So for dinner tonight, the entree will be Mountain House Adventures lasagna and meat sauce. So I have the water boiling in the pot there, and it calls for, let's see, all right. You gotta remove and discard the oxygen absorber, which is this little packet. I just already discarded it. And then we're gonna add, I've got 1.5 cups of water boiling. We'll be adding that to the packet itself. Doesn't that look delicious? Yum. Yeah, we'll add that, stir carefully, close the zipper, wait 5 minutes, stir again, reseal, let stand for another 4 minutes, and enjoy. Anyway, so that's what's for dinner tonight. Just kicking back here in the shelter, waiting for my dinner to, waiting for my water to boil for my dinner, and then have a little dinner, relax for a little while, and turn in. It's supposed to be around 30 up here in the mountains this evening. Look at that nice view I have. So, but yeah, it was a good day, and like I say, did 11 miles, nothing too hard, and got a reservation tomorrow at a hostel called the Merry Hiker. Was able to get through to them, and I'll get a resupply, do some laundry, chill. The only problem is I got 19 miles to go to get there, but so I'll leave early. And I was just looking at the terrain. It doesn't look too steep, too many big climbs, 1 or 2 in there, but not too many for 19 miles. Anyway, stay tuned. We'll see you all in the morning, and we'll go from there. Have a good night.